Today's ride is an off-road ride, stroke gravel. I'm actually doing it on a cyclocross bike. Starts at Middleton top, uses the High Peak Trail to get out towards Sterndale, goes round the back of Crome Hill, which is absolutely stunning. I really want you to see, and then comes back on a mixture of bridleways to Hartington, and then some more gravel road back over onto the High Peak Trail, back down to Middleton top. Here's our Harbour Rocks, and they're shooting on one end and you can actually go climbing on the other. A bit bizarre, but yeah, quite impressive, aren't they, really? Hi! I always think of the High Peak Trail really as like the express route out to the west of the Peak District. So, and there's a great mass of bridleways and byways off here, so it's a fantastic way just to get out and access these other things. And also, when it's really empty, it can be absolute smash fest as well, which sometimes is quite nice. Over there in the distance is Middleton. It's that clump of trees, and apparently under there's a Neolithic burial mound. Really been looking forward to showing you this route today. It's one of my favourites. It's got a bit of everything. It's got bridleways on it, it's got the High Peak Trail on it, or my express route out to the west, and it's got a bit of kind of MTB styly riding as well, and it takes in some amazing scenery. Now, one of the things I quite like to do on the High Peak Trail, because there's quite a few gates, is I practice getting on and off cyclocross styling. I know that's nuts, but it does make it exciting. I'm just passing now the brickworks at Fridden. Not that far now to get to Parsley Hay. This is Parsley Hay, where you can see you can get a cup of tea, you know, food, and also there's a little bike shop here as well, so you can get repair stuff. I've just gone past the junction with Hartington Trail, and now I'm going to keep going now to the end of the High Peak Trail, and I'm going to get onto a separate gravel track. It's my little summer house. Cheers! Yeah. Just going to take this gravel track now down to the village of Sterndale, through the village, then on a bit on the road, and then there's a special bit I so want you to see. Bit of bridleway now, with cows and sheep. Not really too worried about the sheep. So if you are a cow whisperer, you will be quite comfortable, unlike my good self. I love this part of the trail. I'm actually on a bridleway now that goes down to a farm. Then I'm going to get off on a bit of a gravel road. In the distance I can see Crome Hill, and I've got this big zigzaggy bend to go round, and there's one lower down as well. And that, for me, it has a bit of an alpine feel as well. It's just stunning. At this point, the bridleway goes off to the right hand side here. It is narrow and it is a little bit gnarly. In fact, it's a bit kind of old school mountain bike style, really. I've done it on 36mm tyres on my cross bike. Give it a go. If you don't fancy it, it's only a very short section and you could just get off. It will be a shame not to do the whole ride just because of this one bit, but please take care. And there in the distance is Crome Hill, which was made from a limestone reef. There's also another one called Park House Hill as well. And aren't they stunning? It's got like a dragon's back on the top. In fact, some people think it looks like a stegosaurus. Don't quite know what that's got to do with dragons, but anyway, people call it the dragon's back, but it's called Crome Hill. Not for the faint-hearted. I'm actually doing the walk of shame now because I just haven't got enough gears really on this cyclocross bike on the back. Hey, it's almost mountain bike territory. Oh, a huge sprocket on the back. Anyway, I think it's only this bit, so I'm going to be positive. Here it is, Pilsley Hill Fort. Apparently in the past it was an Iron Age fort, and then after that there was a normal one as well. So there is quite sort of interesting rock formations. Anyway, I'm off to Hartington now. Just left Hartington. I'm about to get on a gravel road that takes me over towards Biggin, and then further on a bit more gravel road, and I end up on the High Peak Trail and then heading towards home. Way. You gotta love cyclocross or gravel bikes. You know, it's just so much fun. I've got 36mm tyres now in this cyclocross frame, and I just feel like I'm invincible now and I can ride anything. It's kind of like a bit like old school mountain biking really for me. I'm loving it. It's just playing, and we all need a bit of that. Just a little killer at the end. Back on the High Peak Trail now, and it's literally a blast down here to Middleton top, all in time for tea and tiffin. If you've enjoyed this video, why not give it a big thumbs up and share it with your mates, and why not consider subscribing?